Hey everybody, John Etiquette here. Hello and good afternoon. No, good morning greetings from Charleston, West Virginia. The temperature here is 62 degrees. The local time is 11:50 a.m. It's quite rare for me to go on the opposite direction. As many of you know, I always go from east to west. But today we're doing it the opposite. Quite refreshing, isn't it? To see the dome today, the Golden Dome. By the way, I just talked to Long Haul Larry about 30 minutes ago. He said he's doing all well, doing fine, all good. Yeah, that's one thing about Larry. That dude is a survival. There's the dome. That guy is tough as nails. By the way, it just occurred to me that with millions and millions of people flooding from the southern border, and a lot of those are kids, I would imagine that teachers right now are in short demand or short supply, right? They gotta be short of teachers at the moment. Which kind of, I don't know, kind of a good thing. I have a couple of relatives in the Philippines that are teachers that have expressed their interest of migrating here as a teacher. So that opens up the opportunity. Who knows? I think that's where the Bible verse goes. You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good, right? God can turn bad things into good things. To Beckley, West Virginia. Here we go. Later. Hey everybody, John Etiquette here. Finally, welcome to Virginia. Alright, continuing our journey to Lyndhurst, Virginia, 99 miles away. And we are in Covington, Virginia. Elevation here is 2,300 feet above sea level. I just got a call from Richie Corner, the British guy. He is waiting for me in Lyndhurst. So we'll see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lyndhurst, Virginia. The local time is 4:09. Temperature is 65 degrees. And we only have 2.3 miles to Boris Logistics, where our friend Richie Corner is waiting for us. He is visiting us from Redcar England. He traveled all the way across the pond just to roam around in the United States for, I don't know, about a month or so. From what I understand, Richie is a recently retired truck driver from the UK. Uh-oh. Hello. Hello. Mama, I'll call you back. I'll call you back, Mama. Bye. Okay, so we have a little bit of an issue here, and not too much. Our delivery date is tomorrow at 9 or 8 a.m. Today is Friday, so we're a day early, but who knows, they might take it. Probably not. If not, we're gonna hang out at their parking lot for maybe do a 34-hour reset. Who knows? Look at the trees. They are beautiful. This is Mount Tory Road, Lyndhurst, Virginia. And that looks like Richie right there. There he is.
Illinois. For what? Get it right.
Hey, Richie.
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Can I jump in?
Huh?
Can I come in with you?
Yeah, sure. I gotta clear some junk.
Eh?
I gotta clear out my junk.
You're alright.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know.
Just move that and I'll be alright.
Yeah. You'll be okay?
I'm in there. I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in. So late again.
Sorry for the long wait.
No, it's not. It's work, isn't it? It's,
Say hello, everybody.
oh, hello, everybody. Are we filming?
Yeah.
All right. Put some good glasses on. Let's have a- So I must be your.
How you been? You fully retired now?
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 60.
Cool.
I'm 65. Good. You know, obviously I don't look it.
You don't look a day older.
You're only half the man you used to be, aren't you?
Yeah.
I must be your number one fan now, mate. This is, you know, this is the third time.
I actually don't deliver till tomorrow morning, so
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you were running late. That's why. When you said no,
so the match is March 21st.
March 21st. Yeah.
Ah.
There'll be a lot of sort of people who are watching on YouTube who will be there.
Yeah.
So you should be there early.
Yeah, I don't think the boss will.
Meet and greet all your fans.
Yeah, the boss will not let me roam around doing nothing.
The boss might go, might he?
But the boss is all about making money.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. That's what makes you money, isn't it?
Well, home sweet home. Is that you?
Yeah, it's my phone.
Oh.
Sorry, I was watching YouTube. While you
I
were-
see. Well,
So you're early. I
Yeah.
thought you were running late when you said to me when I texted you and you said noon, and then you text back 2:00 ETA.
yeah.
And I thought, yeah, I think I could just about get here for 2:00. You know, I looked on me,
Yeah.
and I thought, yeah,
I had to pull over and take a nap. I was tired,
right.
so.
Oh, yeah, you better. But it's like if you're early, you're early. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's your plan today? Just
Well, my plan was to I was gonna going to go through Delaware. I was going to go down through Delaware. And you know, there's like a bridge and a tunnel to go across to, is it Norfolk?
Yeah.
I was going to drive across there. So
Yeah, the
Chesapeake.
The Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
Yeah, I was going to do that. That's where I was. And then when you said, "Oh, I'm coming up there," and then I thought, "Well, I'm coming this way anyway." So I've got to meet my main.
But you could still do it from here. You go to Virginia Beach.
Yeah, I'll do it going back when I've got to go back to JFK anyway.
So you're gonna go where? Tennessee, Kentucky from here?
Yeah. All I've got planned is, out the time I'm here, is that's why I love being free to go anywhere and do anything I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's freedom's just great. You know.
Yeah. So that they can see us.
See us nattering. They'll all be jealous.
There you go. That's.
Look, I don't not really. Didn't come here.
There you go. That's.
Look, I don't not very. Didn't come here.
Yep.
So
this is Richie
from England.
From England, Redcar.
Redcar, living in
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yep. That's what I was just telling everybody.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Somebody once said to me, "Where do you come from?" I said, "Cleveland." He said, "Cleveland, Ohio." I said, "No, Cleveland, England. Little old England."
Yeah.
It's amazing because I was just thinking the other day that people don't realise how small England is. From the very top of Scotland, John O'Groats, to the bottom of Cornwall, the most mileage of the length of the country, is only 878 miles. To think you've just driven like over 2,000 to go from Utah.
That's only from here to Memphis.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. So you could put England in California.
Yeah.
England's about as big, no bigger than California.
Well, does the scenery change rapidly?
The weird thing about England is, although it's not that big, we all have different accents. And I can usually tell, because I've travelled all around the country, being a truck driver, I can usually tell where people are from. Do you remember that guy you met? He pulled up in a Volvo alongside you one day, and one of the first times you were over that way.
I don't remember.
And you were stuck in a traffic jam.
Yeah.
And he talked to you, and I could instantly tell where he lived because he come from Durham.
Yeah.
And I realised, and Durham's only like 50 miles away from me, and we all talk differently.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? So.
And the architecture is different as well too, right?
Yeah, everything's it's
different design, different.
Everything's different. The roads are different. Everything's different. For me,
you could tell from one region to the other by the buildings and the houses.
Yeah, well, they're all old and Victorian, and it's a lot of really old stuff.
Small roads.
Yeah, that's why we have cabovers.
I watch a lot of videos of motorcycles in England.
All right.
Your roads are really tiny.
Yeah, they really are. They're really.
Yeah.
But we have better discipline. Right.
Yeah.
Because
we have to.
We have to, yeah.
Because the roads are small.
Yeah. So once you've overtaken something, you've got to pull back into the slow lane.
Yeah.
You know, like you've got lane 1, 2 and 3. We cannot undertake. I I could not undertake a truck if
But
he was in the outside lane.
The speed limit there for trucks is 55.
Speed limit, yeah, all limited to 56. So it's horrific. But trucks just go faster here. So it's a lot less. It's better because if you have a 2-lane highway that you can do 70 on, trucks are doing 70, so you can do 70, right? So if we get a 2-lane highway in England that I can do in a car, you could do 70, but a truck can only do 56. Guess what? You end up doing 56.
Yeah.
Because he pulls out to overtake the other truck that's doing 56 because he's got lighter weight on, less weight on.
So the cars hate you more.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
the car hates you more because you're running slow.
Well, yeah, but they've come to realise that once it's like indicate twice then pull out. We just indicate twice and then pull out.
Yeah.
And it's usually the generic BMW drivers who won't give an inch. Do you know what I mean? It's that type of.
Don't give them the choice.
We don't. If a truck indicates, but we've got better indicators. They have to be orange. They aren't red. I can't understand why you have red.
Yeah.
Indicators.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
This is the boss.
So anyway, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, sometimes when I drive here, there's a car that's following me behind me.
Yeah.
But as soon as I turn my turn signal on to go on the left lane, they'll zoom up. He's traveling right nice.
Yeah,
long.
yeah. That's one of the worst things I hate. I hate as a driver when somebody's hung right on your back, and you know that if you've got to pull out, you're going to be like that far from them. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna stitch them right up because everybody needs a braking distance. That's what we were always told. You always need your safe braking distance.
Yeah.
The other thing we do, and you don't do, as truck drivers, is something overtakes us, we'll flash our lights to tell them that they're cleared. The front,
Sure.
Their trailer has cleared the front. We'll flash our lights for them to pull in. It helps.
Yep.
Right, because you're looking in that opposite mirror.
Yeah.
Right, when you've overtaken something, you're looking in that mirror, not that mirror. So it's a bit more if you haven't got your mirror
Sure.
set up, or it's dirty or anything.
We do that here too, but some drivers don't do it anymore.
And then they give you the old. This is the continental thing that happened as I was driving. It used to be we used to put the lights on and off. Right?
Yeah.
But then the continental drivers like the French and German, and they all give it the indicator. Put a right hand indicator on, then the left hand indicator.
Yeah.
So they blink either to say thank you.
Yeah, I can't blink my taillights, so I have to use the blinkers.
Yeah.
I mean, some truck like this, they have what they call an interrupt.
Yeah.
Interrupt.
I realize that.
Yeah. They can go like this, and the whole light goes out.
Yeah.
But this one, it doesn't have that, so I have to use the turn signal.
So we've got to introduce this flashing the lights to everybody. But people don't realise. People don't seem to know that flashing your lights is what it means over here. We all seem. I don't know why we seem to realise what's happening when somebody.
It's a generation thing.
Yeah.
It's losing.
Things alter.
The coming up generation doesn't understand that anymore. Like so many things in the past, every generation loses.
Well, me being at the end of my career, something's really wound me up because the company I was working for come along and said to me, "Your driving's not good enough." And to somebody who's been driving for a long time, it's a big insult, that.
Yeah.
Do you know? And I said, why? And they went, "You've got a poor driving score." And I went, "A driving score? Yeah. Right. Harsh braking.
Yeah.
because it's all
it's all in there,
telematics.
yeah.
It's all harsh braking, too much idling, idle the engine too much.
Yep.
Right. Which,
Following too close.
no, and then fuel consumption.
Sure.
They want the best fuel consumption out of it, and stuff like this. So you get your driving score. I said, well, so what? I don't care. And they went, well, if you keep getting consistently bad driving scores, you won't be working here anymore.
Oh.
And it's a threat. But I said right. When I was learning to drive, right? If idling especially, right? Once you've driven a truck for a long time, it's got a big turbo on it, right? And that spins at thousands of revolutions a minute, doesn't it? Right. So after it's spinning, you turn it off, and then it stops the oil going round it. As soon as you switch the engine off, the oil pump stops.
Sure.
So the oil doesn't go around it. And the old Scanias, for instance, it even said in the manual, don't switch the engine off after you've been running it. We'll let the turbo spool down.
Sure.
On tick over, right? A lot of people warm that I've seen YouTube videos of people will don't drive the engine cold, let the oil warm up. None of that. Over our way, none of that. Right? You have to do checks, on a morning, but you can't start the truck up. So you used to start the truck up and walk around and let it build the air up, because everything works on air. As you tell people, as you show people, everything's air. So you need to build that air pressure up. In the bad old days, there was the air leaks were that many that it took 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes just to build all the air up, because it leaked overnight.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have to drain it; it leaked.
Yeah.
So driving's changed, and it's all, and they don't want you to use the brakes. This is when they come to harsh braking. What you're supposed to do is use the electric retard. This has got electric retarder, not Jake. Yeah. So all you're doing
we call it Jake brake.
Yeah. A Jake brakes is an engine brake, really, isn't it? And the electric retarder, and that's what they want you to drive. They don't want you to use the brakes. The less brakes you use, the better your driving score.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't bother. I just drove it without using them, because we have roundabouts. Sure. And well, Wisconsin's got roundabouts, hasn't it?
Yeah, we have a lot.
Yeah. So it's a judgment thing, because cars don't indicate properly to let him know where you're going. If they enter a roundabout, you're supposed to indicate properly.
Yeah.
Right. And then you indicate. Say you're turning right. You indicate right, and then as your junction, you indicate left to turn off it. This is England we're talking about. You indicate. So you're coming up to it and you're turning right. So you've got to go round the roundabout to turn right. You indicate right, and after you've passed your last exit, you indicate left. So that people know where you're doing, where you're going. But if you don't indicate, then you're turning right. I'm coming this way. I'm thinking he's not indicating, so he's coming straight across. So I don't want to stop, because momentum is everything when you're fully loaded. So you want to go straight ahead, but then they come round and they've got right of way, and then you're having to stop. You have to brake, because you can't. It's your fault if you hit them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So roundabouts, that's a lot of American people are finding.
In Wisconsin, it's illegal for cars to run alongside us in a roundabout.
Yeah. Well, it is.
They have to be 50 feet behind.
Yeah. Well, what we would do as a driver, you would look at the right. You have to assess everything. Right? Driving's about seeing and assessing. I'm using my skills as a driving instructor now, because look, when I last saw you, I went back to England and I got a job. I was headhunted. Well, I call it headhunted.
Right.
You know, I put my CV on a website for jobs, and somebody said, "What have you been driving for? You've been driving truck for 40 years." And I went, "Yeah. Do you want to be a driving instructor?" And I went, "I've got no qualifications." And they said, all you have to do to teach you to drive is have 6 years experience. I've held a license for 6 years. So I said, "Yeah, we'll give it a go." So I said, "Take me out with your boss, the top instructor, and we'll see how it goes." And I started doing it. But then the sleep apnea thing kicked in.
Yeah. Did you get a sleep study?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got machine, yeah. Because I was teaching people and they'd look at me, they'd say, "Rich, what do I do now?" And I'd be like that.
Yeah.
Micro sleep. So I had to go on this. They actually took. I had to tell the powers that be, the DVLA, Driver Vehicle Licence Authority, that I had sleep
The
apnea. The DMV.
DMV here.
I had to tell them, and I knew for a fact they would take me heavy goods, the CDL, take me heavy goods. Well, they even took my car licence off me as well.
Really?
Oh yeah, because they didn't know how bad it was. So then I started using the machine, and the professor, consultant, they had to write a letter to say that I was doing okay.
Yeah.
So,
How did that company Melissa over there in New Mexico?
they were in Texas.
Oh, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their main office is in
Yeah.
Las Cruces, Mexico, I think it is.
Yeah, I tried to contact. They just said they wanted they wanted people from South Africa. That was it. It was a South African guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't entertain me.
Huh.
They're probably doing it. But you see, this is what they're only going to do it for people who are cheaper. It's the story of the world.
I was talking to them on YouTube a while ago before I came here. I said, you know, Richie's been trying to get a job here in the U.S. and it's very hard. I said, what would happen if you cross across the border and and claim asylum? Maybe you'll get a job.
Yeah, maybe I would. Yeah, if I went to Mexico and then
and the border patrol says, "What's your nationality?"
Yeah.
I'm British. Why are you crossing the border and not going to the airport?
Yeah. You either give me a job or I'll sell drugs.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a contagious thing, isn't it? But we're starting to get into politics now, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, the politics
it's the
is
same. It's just the same. We have them coming over on boats from France.
Yeah.
Because it's only 22 miles. People can swim it. People have swum the channel from France to England, right? So they jump in a dinghy, about a load of them, and they come across and then they plead asylum.
Yeah.
And because I was on the unemployed because of the license and that for over, and I said I'd be better off going to France and coming back here on a boat.